your host, Eric Bird, here at StopStrugglingNow.com. So today, it's special. We have the PDF for the Archipelago Group, for the Dominican Republic, for the condo hotels. Welcome to part 5. And this is going to be very important for your investments. If you're thinking about buying pre-construction properties, if you already have a pre-construction property, a lot of them are going towards Archipelago Group, aka Aston, aka Harper, aka Alana. We'll get into that and a lot more. And welcome. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, I want to thank you so much for being here. But make sure you share the videos because a lot of people do not understand condo hotels or condotels. Either way you slice it, you know my perspective. If you like 0 to about 6 or 7% annual return, then go for it. But here is Archipelago Group, aka the Aston Group, aka Harper, aka Alana. We'll get into it shortly. Here it is, the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel, podcast page. And I want to thank everybody once again for being here. And notice, I always point out the members of the channel, those that support the channel by financial means. That is greatly appreciated because as you guys know, in case anybody's not paying attention, whenever I do a normal video, not a live stream, there's a commercial at the beginning, no commercials throughout the whole thing until the end. Because the information you need isn't about making you monetized. So let's get into it, shall we? The join button over here on the right hand side is how you become a member of the channel. Or when we do live streams, or if you're on your mobile app, you see a $sign. That's how you can become a member of the channel. If you don't want to become a member of the channel, that is fine. Please, the freebie is subscribe to the channel. That would greatly be appreciated. Now, under the community tab is where members of the channel receive special messages, special videos. They can also join me and get the link how to join me on the live stream on Wednesday night where it's members only that can be in the chat room. I don't want to go any further into that, but let's get over here to Archipelago Group. Here's some of the services. In fact, why don't we just go over who they are? Just what they say, privately owned hospitality group with more than 45,000 rooms, residences in over 200 locations across Southeast Asia, the Caribbean, the Middle East, and Oceania. A trusted hotel company with a long track record and a portfolio of 11 award-winning brands. Services, hotel management, franchise plus, technical service, pre-opening, pre-construction, e-commerce, global distribution, architecture. They do it all, it looks like. But here it is. All of this, these are their brands. Aston, Huxley, Alana, Camula, everybody on podcast, Harper, Avanica. I don't know if I'm pronouncing some of these right. Quest, Neo, Fave or Fav, Nordic, powered by Archipelago, and Aston Collection Hotels. What's coming to the DR so far? It's Aston, Harper, and I think they're going to throw Alana in as well. Those are going to be the 3 that I think are here so far. So I won't get into anything further. You can always go to archipelagohotels.com. I'll have a link down below in the description box if you want to find out more about them. Let's get into the surprise. The surprise. The people that owned at 6 properties by Noval got a huge surprise because they were thinking they were buying a pre-construction condo. But instead, it appears it could be a condo hotel. So I'll be a little optimistic. I don't know if 100% of the units are going to be a condo hotel or a condotel. Maybe certain phases are going to be condo hotel, like at Larimar so far. Paradise Towers is going to be Harper's Paradise Towers and Tower 2, Paradise Tower 2. Paradise Tower 1 is not a condo hotel. Then they're going to have 3 condos that's coming out that are going to be called the Aston. I can't remember the name though. But anyhow, Aston Towers, that's the name. Aston Towers. They're going to have 3 towers, and those are going to be called Aston Towers. These are all going to be pre-construction. So people will know before they buy that they are condo hotels. All right. Just want to get that out the way. Now, number 1, who is the operator? Archipelago International. It is the, okay, this is why I never liked reading. I try to go fast. Let me slow down. It is the largest privately owned hotel management company in Southeast Asia. All right. They've been in the Asian market since from 1997, and as of 2023 has more than 350 properties, including hotels, condo hotels, resorts, service apartments, boutique villa resorts, vacation rental units, of which more than 300 are operational. All right, enough about that. Let's just get down to the business at hand. Some of you don't even know in Punta Cana that you are going to have a condo hotel, which is the shame of this. Hopefully, not all of you who may find this video has already started their pre-construction journey and has already paid 5 months, 6 months, a year, 2 years, and then find out, wait, what do you mean I can't stay in the unit? That's right. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. What do you mean I can't live there? I thought I was going to retire and have some fun for 3 or 4 months per year. Wrong. You will not unless you're going to pay, but we'll get into that shortly. Look at this list right here on the left-hand side. Look at this list. I don't know where the Grand Aston Punta Cana Resort and Spa is going to be in Cabeza del Toro. I don't know where that is. The Grand Aston Coral Golf Hotel and Residences. I don't know where that is. I do know at Larimar on the golf course, they're going to have an Aston Golf Hotel and Residences. So maybe this is what they mean. But the weird part is there is a coral lake place and there's a coral something in Cabeza de Toro, but they're saying this is in Punta Cana. So maybe this is the one they're referring to. Maybe the one at Larimar is going to be called the Grand Aston Coral. I don't know. But some of you may know the first 6. Those are all by Naval. And then let's see, Aston Arts. I don't know where this is. Maybe some of you can chime in. Santo Domingo is not immune. Aston Ruby City Suites. Aston Boceto City Suites. Aston Piantini Boutique Hotel. And then the other ones are in Mexico. All right, let's get into it. I will skip down to stuff that really matters. What benefit do I have for giving my unit as part of a condo hotel? I will have the PDF down below so everybody can download it. If you're not a member of our WhatsApp group, I already posted it over there for the WhatsApp group, so people already know about this. All right? That's why you come here. You guys get information others are withholding. Let's get into it. In recent years, condo hotel concept has become increasingly popular in the Dominican Republic. It's only becoming popular because you guys are taking over, what, 11? How many? I mean, this is crazy. 24 projects between Dominican Republic and Mexico, but I think there's like 11. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're 14 by yourself. This is crazy. It's not like a thing. All right, all I'm saying is I get upset by this kind of stuff because, again, I'm not a proponent. So let me explain something. I do not really love the idea of condo hotels simply because the management cost and the way they do it. So you're staying in single digits most of the time, unless you buy something early on and then the price goes up. So you buy something now and then the price doubles for the rental in in the next 10 years, let's say, then of course you'll be in double digits. But all I'm saying is, why wait all that time when we'll get into it? Let's go. Let me get back down to the benefits because I get a little irritated. This is the type of property that combines the best of two worlds. Here's the first fallacy. I'm going to put my 2 cents in. A residential condominium and a hotel. It is true they're combining the two worlds, but try to stay in that place more than 30 days and see what happens. Because their rule, I'll give you a preview, is they're going to give you something called points. You get 30 points a year. So during high season or peak season, you can only be there somewhere between 10 days and 7 days, if you're lucky, because you have 30 points. During low season, you'll be able to stay for 30 days. So that's why I said 30 days maximum. But who wants to stay somewhere low season? There's always a few people that will. But that's no fun during low season unless that's your thing where there's hardly anybody around. So that's one of their things. So for me, it's not the best of both worlds. You're not calling up saying, hey, man, I'm going to stay here for 6 months. You have repercussions if you do that. So basically, you're staying in a hotel where you have the right to stay anywhere from 7 to 10 days during peak or high season and 30 days if you go during low season. Let's just call it what it is. This means that when you purchase a unit in a condo hotel, you have the opportunity to use it as a personal residence, 7 to 10 days, 30 days max on low season. And a hotel. Yeah, a hotel you're going to be paying. This means that when you purchase a unit in the condo to hotel, you have the opportunity to use it as personal residence or a source of income through short-term rentals while enjoying the amenities and services of a hotel. That is exactly why a lot of people like it, because they think that it's going to be a perfect hotel for them. Meanwhile, for me, it reminds me of a timeshare. I'm just saying. After 7 days or up to 30 days, you got to start paying. And in fact, you got to pay for housekeeping. Okay, what benefits do I have for giving my unit as part of a condo hotel? The condo hotel concept has been increasingly popular in the Dominican Republic. This is a type of property that combines the best of two worlds. Oh, I already went over that. I'm not going any further about that. Okay, I will. This means that when you purchase a unit in a condo hotel, you have the opportunity to use it as a personal residence or as a source of income through short-term rentals. I wish they would get off of this personal residence thing. You can't stay there for past 30 days without starting to pay for it. And you pay for it, it's not just your maintenance. They're calling it maintenance fee here. It's not just your HOA. You're going to pay your HOA, but you're going to pay daily rate. It's not like you can just live there. Okay, so I wish they would stop with this. While enjoying the amenities and services of a hotel, luxury, and great capital gain in the value of property. Again, I want to know from these aficionados that love condo hotels or like condo hotels, what do you consider a good return on your money? Because again, here in the SSN Nation, we don't think a good return is 5%. If you're sitting there saying, I'm going to waste my time and energy going to put money down on real estate, and now it's not even liquid, and I don't even control it, when I can buy a 5% treasury bill, CD account, dividend stock, and know it's liquid, and I'm going to get a check every month. I don't understand, but anyhow, here we go. Can I rent the unit out myself? Hell no. Everything will be handled by a single operator to avoid price differences between apartments, as well as avoid misuse of the property. Rest assured, Aston or Harper and his team of professionals will rent and manage the property, ensuring the highest possible international standards. Not only your units, but the rest of the unit complex, which I will say what is going to be the occupancy rate, and there is no way somebody's going to be able to tell you right now, I don't believe. So if you think it's going to be 80% or 90%, I don't know why you would think that. If you think it's going to be 50% or 60%, I would call that conservative. If you're thinking 40 to 50%, I would call that probably about right. There's no way to know. So if you're planning on buying these, you have to figure out ahead of time, do you think they will be able to get you this? Because I'm going to say something right now. Condo hotels, generally, let's just put it this way. If you make 2,000, or the hotel makes $2,000 for a week, all right, that would be what, an average of 275 a night, something like that, almost 300. So yeah, if you knew out of that 7 days you only got $1,000, that'd be 50%, right? So that would be 7 days gone by, which is roughly almost 30%. So there's 30% occupancy, and you get 1,000. If you start paying 300,000, 250,000, 400,000, 500,000, you have to understand, if you only make 15,000 a year after you spend $300,000 or $400,000, that's not that much. And you didn't spend it in reality. I mean, you might have a loan, you could have all kind of things going on, your HOAs, but I'll get into more things. I've made 4 videos. I've talked about this, so I'm not going to talk anymore. We'll just go straight to it, all right? Now, let's go to number 6. What benefits do I get by giving my property to this operator? Significant increase in capital gains. In addition to the appreciation of property, due to the value provided by the brand, your unit will increase its value by approximately 22%. All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen here. Most of you know when you buy a regular real estate investment, the values go up over pre-construction. You know that. So I just have to stop, because some of this is just not right, because they have you already. That's why they're saying this. They have you. This has come out for the people who has these newly found out condohotels. So they're sending this to people. All right. So they have your money already. Most people have already signed up. That's why I want to let other people know, before you sign up and don't know that these are not regular condos that you can live in, you need to know about this stuff. I'm adamant about this. This is jacked up. That's all I can say about this. All right. You saw little views of Vista Cana, who also has condo hotels. Chuckham is a condo hotel. That was their sports complex, but I'll just keep going. All right. So the capital gains is going to be standard anyhow. The property becomes a business unit that generates profitability. Okay, again, if you're going to do this outside the country, I suggest you talk with a banker, a loan operator in that country. A loan officer in that country you need to talk to, because I don't know, in America, there's a thing about condo hotels. They are not second residences. They are looked at more like commercial. So therefore, you're not going to get an FHA loan, more than well, you damn sure won't get one in the DR. You won't be putting down 20, 25%. They'll be asking you for 30% in America most of the time. So that in itself presents a problem. All right. This is crazy. All right. Now I'm having my little discombobulation here, and I'm still going to let this roll, because I'm sitting there like, this is crazy what this crazy talk is. The property becomes a business unit. 30% is what we're talking about. The property is maintained as a hotel, so it's kept in optimal conditions. Okay. How is it kept in optimal conditions, ladies and gentlemen? If something breaks, who's going to be responsible for it? If something needs repairing, who's going to be responsible for it? We'll get to that shortly. Hotel amenities and services. Owner assistance. You have 30 exchange points per year to use your unit. We'll get to that shortly. Discount to use on hotel services, restaurant, and bars. Okay. Usually you're going to get 5 to 15%. In the DR, tax is 18%. And if you're at a food location, you're going to be taxed an additional 10%. So you're going to pay 28% if you're in a restaurant or bar, just to let you know. All right, so anything under that, okay, I get the tax kind of paid. That's great. What are the exchange points and how can I use them? Ooh. So that the owners can enjoy their unit, each owner will be entitled to 30 points per year that can be redeemed in low season, which is 1 point per night. So there's the 30 days I was referring to. High season is 2 points per night. So I was a little off. So that means you can stay 15 nights. Great. And peak season, 3 points per night. Now, they know they're talking about Dominican Republic, but they don't tell you what peak season or high season is. We know between December 15th, traditionally, and April 30th in the Caribbean or in high humidity locations, that is generally the time frame between peak season, Christmas, New Year's, holidays, and then, which is President's Weekend, Martin Luther King weekend, that week. And there's other holidays that are in the Dominican Republic that they seem to have 1 or 2 every month. So I don't know how that plays, but you're going to have 15 days to about 7 days, right? 3 points, 7 times 21. So no, it's more than 7. 10 days. So you got 10 to 15 days. So I was wrong at the beginning. So you can stay 10 to 15 days between the peak and high season. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you have. 10, 15, or 30 days, depending on time of year. That's it. After that, owners must notify the manager in advance to redeem those points so that the owners can enjoy their unit. The points to be redeemed can be used on the same unit you purchased. If you want another unit category, you will have to pay an additional fee, of course. What happens to my free nights if I do not use them? You know you're going to lose them. The points program is valid for each year and is not transferable to the following year. In order to guarantee you can stay in your own unit or make sure you can stay at the hotel, we recommend booking at least 3 months in advance. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't use your 30 points, it's over. Year after year, it doesn't get to roll over. So if you didn't use your 10 to 15 nights or your 30 nights, it's a wrap. In low season, it's a wrap. How do I request to spend more nights in my unit in addition to the 30 redemption points? Oh, owners who wish to use their unit for more space than the 30 points allowed by the rental program forfeit the unit usage benefit of the rental program. In other words, why didn't they just get cut to the chase? While the unit is being used, it is removed from the rental program without receiving income. Oh, that's why they had to put that in there. For owners who decide to use their unit for spaces exceeding the 30 points and wish to remain within the income distribution of the rental program, they will have access to a preferential owner rate for the extra nights they wish to use. Well, there you go. You're going to be paying because that unit has a value to you or another owner. So that's how it's going to be. What is the difference between the chain versus others? Okay, the good news about branded hotels or condo hotels is that they're branded. People have seen the name before. So that makes perfectly good sense that things would be branded. And you should get a higher occupancy rate. Now, it's not a Marriott, it's not a Hyatt, it's not a high-end brand. So I don't know what Aston is classified as. It seems to me it's condos, hotels, or condos. So I don't know what you classify. I never classify condos as A unless the hotel itself is classified as an A. So that is yet to be determined. But I just wanted to point that out just so everybody understands. So again, Archipelago Group has been in business for more than 25 years in the industry, which is great, being pioneers in condo hotels. Okay. I won't get into that. You guys can read number 10 because otherwise I'll be here all day. Well, It happened again, ladies and gentlemen. Too long of a video. So I made a part 5 and a part 6. So they're 20 minutes each roughly. So please stay tuned. And down below in the description box, you can actually find the link to part 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. So you can automatically go to it that way, or just go to the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel page, podcast page, and click on part 6 for the remainder of this video. Let's go.